Even Americans aren't fans. Harry facing backlash as Dr. Phil and The View hosts ridicule him. Dr. Phil destroyed Harry live on The View. You amount to nothing, Harry. Harry, the Duke of Sussex, was humiliated and crushed by Dr. Phil, the famous television psychologist who tore into him on the popular talk show. Former royal who left the UK and moved to the US with his wife Megan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, agreed to appear on the show as part of a media campaign to promote his and Meghan's projects and their causes. However, he did not expect that he would have to face the wrath of ridicule from Dr. Phil, who was also a guest on the show and who constantly criticized and despised Harry and his choices. Dr. Phil, who is known for his blunt and straightforward style, as well as his advice and interventions on various personal and social issues, has challenged and confronted Harry on a number of topics, such as the decision to leave the royal family and move to America, his relationship with his brother William, and of course his father Charles, his involvement in the media and politics, and his mental health. And Dr. Phil accused Harry of being selfish, disrespectful, and betraying and abandoning his family and his country. He's also questioned Harry's reliability and integrity, as well as his motives and his goals. He's also mocked Harry's achievements and influence, as well as his role and relevance in society. Harry, who had hoped to impress and inspire viewers and opinion leaders, mostly women and liberals, was stunned and speechless by Dr. Phil's attack and has tried to defend and justify his actions. However, he fails to restrain or seduce Dr. Phil, who continues to berate and belittle him and expose and exploit his weaknesses and his flaws. Dr. Phil also ignored and dismissed Harry's attempts to change the subject or end the conversation and insisted on having the last word. The confrontation between Dr. Phil and Harry was watched by millions of viewers who saw Harry fall during Dr. Phil's victory. The reaction from the media and the public was swift and it was harsh, most citing Dr. Phil, who was praised and applauded for his honesty and courage, as well as his wisdom and wit. On the other hand, Harry has been criticized and condemned for his arrogance and his ignorance, as well as his lies and his hypocrisy. Harry also lost the support and sympathy of many of his fans and admirers who felt disappointed and deceived by him. Harry also risked losing more than just his reputation and his popularity. He was in danger of losing his dignity, his identity, and his happiness. The clash between Dr. Phil and Harry also revealed the issues and challenges Harry and Meghan face in the media careers, as well as their relationship with Netflix and with Spotify. The couple signed lucrative deals with streaming giants where they agreed to produce content that could inform and inspire viewers and listeners who have faced hardships and frustration and at the same time unable to execute and impress with their projects that have been delayed, canceled, rejected, or poorly received and have failed to attract or retain audiences or subscribers. Their projects also raise ethical and legal issues as they are accused of using their royal titles and connections to secure and promote deals and promote lives, as well as exploit and snatch and spin their personal lives from their stories for profit and for fame. They've also been sued and investigated for alleged misuse of funds and breach of contract by several parties, including the Invictus Games, the charity that runs the sporting event that Harry founded and supports.